Challenge accepted.
Welcome back to the Curse of Monkey Island. We are on our way to get the map, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm correct, if I've got this right, everything we need to get this map is here. Right, let's talk to the cabana boy.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood, you must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach, and a swapper size class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore. Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Why?
You're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive.
Yeah,
I'm afraid if
I
you don't
remember
have a
that.
membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
I mean, fair enough. I don't recall all that talk of, where he recognizes the name and I must have been a cousin of someone he knows and stuff. I do not recall that at all.
Hi.
Yes?
Let's see.
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
I know the secret answer.
How about a towel? I know the secret handshake.
Ever since Thurston the Hook Eddington joined last year, the whole secret handshake thing just got kind of messy. We don't have one anymore.
Ah.
But of course, all members know that.
That's me.
It's me, Biff, from the polo team. My pony's about to give birth. Quick, boil some water and get me lots and lots of towels.
Not buying it, Mr. Mangy Pirate.
That's a
The
very good
only way
accent.
you can have a towel is if you are a member of the club.
Excuse me. Yeah, we can keep on trying. Ain't gonna happen. So let's
Let me have some of that cooking oil.
ask for
That
cooking
oil is only for French frying. It stays right here.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm French. Toss that baby right over here.
You don't sound French, and you don't look French. And you don't know how much you're getting on my nerves.
Yep. So again, we can keep on asking.
Onion ring emergency. Give me all the oil you've got.
Sorry, as long as I'm in charge here, you'll get no handouts.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna happen there. So now,
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
sure.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that, I'd have to blackball you.
Yeah. So, let's try this.
What if I just washed up a bit? Then could I join your club?
It's nothing personal, but club policy states that I have to exclude anyone whose odor or presence might disgust or offend the other members. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah. So we can keep on asking these questions. We are not going to get in, but
Gotta be going.
let's not forget we already have a club card. Believe it or not.
It's a membership card to the Brimstone Beach Club.
And we picked this up when we got. I mean, we first had to get a reservation to Captain Blondebeard's restaurant, pub, diner, whatever you want to call it. And this was found inside the chicken, if you'll recall. So let's surprise this fellow.
Excuse me.
Yes, you filthy little man.
My card.
Let me see that. Oh no! In the name of all things clean, you've got a membership!
Yes. And I think I'll just take one of your fluffy clean towels and enjoy a nice relaxing stroll down your beach.
No! You mustn't!
This is my favorite line to use. Tell my life story. I just spent weeks on a raft without a toothbrush. Quiet the voices in my head. Let's do this.
I must. And perhaps I'll sunbathe nude.
Sweet mother of pearl, no! Now that I think about it, it is nice out on the far end of the beach. You should go there. You should go there now.
So that's where I learnt that line that I used to use for ages. Sweet mother of pearl. Right, so we are now allowed to get towels, which we will need.
Nice fluffy towel.
And in fact, we will need a couple more.
I'll just take one more.
And that's it. I don't think we can take any more.
I've got enough towels.
Okay. Let me quickly show you what happens, because we'll need to get this in a second. That thing there. But let me just show you what happens. This is quite funny. Because we've got to get to the other side of the beach. Because this is where Cromwell said his friend was. That guy right there. So if we try and walk to... Yeah. Sand is very hot there.
With these holes in my shoes, I'll never get across that hot beach.
So, you might be thinking, well, that's easy, we'll just throw a towel down. Nope.
Wow, that's one hot beach.
So how do we get
It's burning
across?
hot.
You'll notice there's a gate there, but we can't get there yet. We will be able to once we get across this sand. What we do, first we need to grab one more towel.
I'll just take one more.
We now dunk them into the ice water.
The towels are all wet now.
Now again, if I try to pick this up,
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
which is him.
Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am.
So we need this. Okay, we need this, but how do we get it? Tell you what, we have some fun with the Cabana Boy. Now, I believe you have to wet the towels first.
Papa Bishu!
Notice the word he shouts there. Same as the thorns we picked up earlier. Now we can pick up the oil. Oh yes, there is one more thing to do. Before we can get... Okay, so let's just... get across. One more.
Whew.
Yeah. Pretty hectic. Now let's talk to Sunbather.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Threewood. I am Pálido Domingo. I am so glad you're here.
Finally. Someone on this island with some manners.
And my drink needs refreshing. Take it away and bring me another.
That is the gentleman we're looking for, so... Let's...
Would you like to
Just
join my
relax.
crew?
Oh, no, babe. I'm not a sailor. I make my living off the hard work and talent of others.
You're a project leader on a computer game?
No. I'm a high-powered talent agent. Major stars. We're talking major stars here.
Okay. Yeah, we can label the points, but I'm not going to.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Nope. Never heard of it.
That's funny. That guy at the theater told me you booked all his shows there.
Cromwell? I should have known. If I booked that guy in a dinghy, there'd be empty seats.
So you do know how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah. They had a really nice room there, too. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino. It was the place to go before they moved the shipping lanes. I used to book so many gigs there, I had the map tattooed on my back.
On your back?
All those little yellow sticky notes just kept getting lost.
Oh. Why did you lie and say you didn't know how to get to Blood Island?
I just don't want to say.
What?
It's your face, babe. There, I said it, babe. I hope you can forgive me. I just gotta be honest. I just didn't think you were the right type for Blood Island. That's not some place I picture your career going right now. Let me get you a booking somewhere that's in your league. I can gig you at this little shoe factory in Hoboken.
It's Blood Island or nothing.
That's the way it's gotta be, babe. Then that's the way it's gotta be. But you're gonna have to find new representation, okay?
Can I see your map to Blood Island?
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back.
When will that be?
Could be a long time, babe. A very, very long time.
So we need you to turn over. Well, let's
Wow, you're
have some
pale.
fun with this guy.
Look, babe, I haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out here?
Since December.
Wow.
I've seen correctional fluid in better color than you.
Yeah, babe, I'm not the tannest cat around, but as you can see, I'm working on it.
Now we can keep on.
You look like you've lived under
teasing
a
this guy.
rock your whole life.
My complexion is a little on the light side, I'll give you that, but soon I'll be a bronzed god.
Yeah. So we're gonna
ya.
say thanks, goodbye, and because we need this guy to turn over, let's at least help the guy out and get him a drink. I mean, we kind of know a guy that can organize us a drink. Ice cold lemonade. Now this gate's open, we can come back here. Yeah, so we went in here. We are able to now go through there as well. There are two entrances. Sorry, we came in through there, I believe. So we can now we can now meet up with that same dude if we're going through here as well. So, but we need to go to Puerto Pollo. Hello, Kenny. Let's get some lemonade for our friend.
Look, a three-headed monkey.
Oh boy. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell?
Don't waste time there, buddy. There we go.
Hey! Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can waste my time.
Fair enough. Now, young man, could I have some lemonade, please?
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
Sure. It's worth it. Well, this time it is anyway.
Ah, that was as refreshing as morning dew.
Hey! How did you drink all the lemonade? You switched mugs on me, you cheat. I hope you're happy. You put a budding young entrepreneur out of business.
Yeah, but not for long. As you'll see later on in the game. Not for long. Might just surprise you in the next business.
I don't
he goes
need it
into.
anymore.
Oh yeah, what we need is the picture. Now, this picture
It's an empty pitcher.
is empty. This is a bottomless mug. So what we're going to do...
It's full of dye now. It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2.
Red number 2. Hmm. I'm curious. I'd love to know if that red number 2 is in fact what Microsoft Paint calls number 2. But let's go back to the beach. Let's put his mug back down.
I've brought you a new mug.
Thanks.
He doesn't mind. Let's Fill the mug. This is one of my favorite scenes.
Here's your drink, sir.
Just because only in a cartoon game could this happen. Right? I mean, he doesn't feel
Look, Palido,
cold.
you're burning.
It spreads so
Ah!
perfectly
All those
evenly.
months in the sun and my tan is just gonna peel away. I better turn over.
Good idea.
There's the map. Let's take a look.
I'll never memorize that map. It's far too complex.
Okay, pick it up.
I can't just rip the map off his back.
Well, that's what we got this for.
It's coconut cooking oil.
Okay, if you faint of heart, I would turn away. Although this is a video game. See, then again, only in a video game would he not feel that. This is horrible.
I really wish I didn't have to do that.
And he will stay like that for the rest of the game. Partially because we won't be coming back to this island. But we have our crew and we have our map. Now on to get our ship.
Nice
First.
boots, huh?
Sorry.
Hey, what do you know? I really am Big Bone.
Uh-oh. Quiet. Here comes Captain LeChuck.
Avast there, you lubbers! Set sail for my stronghold on Monkey Island. I'll unleash my entire army of the undead. This time, Elaine will be mine. Ah, Elaine. 'Twill be a sweet day in hell when you feel the fiery breath of my kiss on your lips and become my undead bride. And I'll destroy any man who dares get in my way. Suffering sailors, 'tis good to be dead.
I'll be honest, the Chuck is one of my favorite villains. Okay, not in the same way as somebody like Magneto, for instance, right? Who's more sort of threatening, or Apocalypse in Superman. Well, one of those villains, they're a lot more threatening. But in terms of a comical villain, I think the Chuck is one of my favorites. Right, let's go get our. Well, let's use this. We patched this up in the last video. Yeah, let's skip the rowing. Right.
Men on a dead man's. Huh? Who are you?
We can try any of these. You'll get pretty much the same response. So let's try and trick our way.
Ensign Guybrush Threepwood reporting for duty, sir.
Huh? You don't look like a member of my crew.
Honest, I'm the new guy.
I haven't heard of any new recruits. I'll have to check that out with my captain.
Your captain?
Yes, Threepwood. You've come aboard the Sea Cucumber. I am Mr. Fossey, the first mate. And my captain? He's the Scourge of the Seven Seas. The dread pirate, LeChuck. Yes, Captain. It's on the table, sir.
LeChuck!
That's right. Captain LeChuck. Yes, Captain. Just an intruder, sir. But I'm dealing with him. He says you'll be tortured. Choose your punishment. You can either be tarred and feathered, or you can walk the plank.
Feathered sounds good. How about just
Feathered sounds good. How about just feathered?
No. Sorry. Well, I suppose we'll have to go with walking the plank. We're trying to avoid using the tar and feathers. It's messy, and we need to save the tar for emergency leak repair.
Fair enough.
What do you say, men? Shall we make him walk the plank?
And so far as I know, that is actually
Any last words,
true
Threepwood?
statements. They did used to actually use tar to fix their ships back in the days, so far as I understand. I will be back to kill you all.
I'll be back to kill you all.
All right, in you go. That's odd. There was no splash.
Flash!
Right, so we need to get rid of this plank, so let's that will also come in handy later on, although maybe I shouldn't give that away just yet. Let's now we can't walk the plank, now he has to tar and feather us. And yes, there is a reason for that. Yeah, we can't do anything else here. Let's take a look here.
How strange. The hold is full of broken luggage.
It's actually a nice looking ship, this.
It's a big old sloppy bucket of tar.
Right, let's knock on the door.
Who's there? Again with the sneaking on board the ship! I don't know how or why you came back on board, but the next time you walk the plank will be your last! What's that, Captain? Vandals? Yes, sir. Tar and feathers. I know it's messy, but it's the only torture we have left. Our illustrious captain has declared that you shall be tarred and feathered.
That's actually a really brutal punishment because the tar would have been boiling tar. The only way you keep it liquid.
That'll learn you.
So what do I do now?
I don't know. We've never done this before. Aren't you humiliated?
I guess so, but no more than usual.
Well, just get lost then.
Fair enough. Okay, where we're going. You remember a story that the voodoo lady told us right at the start about. Well, I'll let you hear about it in a second. So we're gonna go. So this part of the game, by the way, what generally happens is people spend like a lot of the game just wandering around.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Until they enter this door here. This is Blondbeard's inn or restaurant that I was talking about earlier.
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el Puyo Diablo!
I could say we, or yes, I have released your prisoners and now I come for you, or I could speak in Spanish. I presume that's Spanish. Let's speak this.
Sí, he dejado en libertad los prisioneros y ahora vengo por ti.
Well, you're not taking me without a fight.
I mean, I presume that's just a Spanish translation of the second to last thing I could have said.
Ugh, this chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right on it after I have my dinner. What's that, Captain? I eat too much fried chicken. Well, I've just got a weakness for chicken, that's all. I know you don't have any weaknesses, Captain LeChimp. You're an overachiever, a doer. Well, I'm just a tiny little fly.
The chimp? The captain is an ape? Well, if the captain is an ape, then Mr. Fossey must be...
Aye, aye, Captain! Fresh bananas for the whole crew!
an utter loon.
What's that, Captain? Your parasites are bothering you. Well, of course I'll groom you, sir. You know, sir, finding this gold statue may be just the boost our crew needs. What, with the riches we get from this, we can get new and better ships and become the terror of the Caribbean.
Now, two things to note. The treasure map.
That must be the map to where they've buried Elaine.
And how do we get this guy to leave us, or how do we progress? Yeah, let's look at this quickly.
Yeah, it's a porcelain pitcher.
Yeah, what we do is there was a book that we picked up earlier. This one here, I believe.
The A-C's of ventriloquism.
Now, okay, supposing you got your, excuse me, supposing you got your and you didn't have this book, you can escape out of that window and actually do the whole process again, where we come back on board and get tarred and feathered. So, again, this is not dead end. Do we use it on?
Testing, check 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing the voices again.
Okay, so let's use it on the chimp.
Mr. Fosse, I've been thinking.
Are you all right, Captain? You sound different.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's time we gave up pirating. I mean, take a look around at me, at the rest of the crew. We're all monkeys.
You mean in the Darwinian sense, sir?
No, I mean in the quite literal sense. Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the masts than swabbing the decks? I don't even want to mention what they've been flinging around the ship.
Are you suggesting that I'm not disciplining the crew enough?
No, I'm suggesting that we all give up this charade and go back to the trees. That's the life for a monkey, not sailing the seas for months on end.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, sir, I suppose I can't argue.
I think our last order of business should be to dig up that statue and...
It'll be tough on the men, sir, but I'll tell them that you think it best.
Okay, but first we should dig up that statue and give it to...
I'll make sure they understand that it's not their fault.
Very good, and then we can dig up that statue and... Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, but
That must be the map to where they've buried Elaine.
excuse me. Right. Yeah, that is translatable. But now we have a ship. We'll quickly grab this.
I avoid salt whenever possible and
okay.
only use fresh
Never
ground
mind.
pepper.
What about this?
I don't want anything that smelly.
What about the vase?
I hate porcelain. It's a long story. I'll explain later.
Right, so let's... Let's leave our ship,
Whoops, there's no rowboat.
but there is a... okay, looks like we have to go through here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Better hurry. Now, we have a ship. That's our ship now. We have a crew and we have a map. All we're missing is a lane. Let's actually look at this map again. This map. Looks weird. I mean, we don't even know where to start, do we? Well, you'll recall that you might recall that I said in one of the first videos that there is a section. There is something in the game that I said we can't use yet until we have all the instructions. And we've got just enough time to do that. Remember here? Okay, so let's read this. Let's be careful here. So, southeast, northeast, southeast is there, northeast. Okay, hang on. There we go. Southeast, northeast. Oh, northwest. Southeast, northwest. Okay. Southeast. Northwest. West, southeast. West. South. East. Yeah, if the lights switch off, you know you've gone the wrong way, you've done something wrong. 2 paces northeast and east, so 2 paces northeast, that's 1. Notice the Salmon Max base there. Another 1. East and southwest. East and southwest. There you have it.
That's it! That must be where Elaine is buried.
Now the problem is,
And now,
yeah.
the moment I know you've all been waiting for. How about some amazing juggling?
Yeah, we we can't go on there.
Is this a dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I juggle these knives? At great personal risk to myself, and to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up.
That's a hint. By the way, Cromwell, if I'm not mistaken, I read that as being a reference to the director.
It looks like he's gonna juggle these cannonballs.
Mr. Oliver Cromwell. There you have it.
Uh-oh. It looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
Now we wait for the
And
cutscene.
now the ultimate Shakespearean delight. The famous cannonball juggling scene from Romeo and Juliet. Whoa.
No such thing.
Whoops.
I actually studied Romeo and Juliet in school.
I'm glad it had a happy ending and he got the, got the
Yeah.
girl in the end.
Right, let's go dig up Elaine. Actually, before I do that, we never did look at what this says.
It's Yorick's headstone from Hamlet.
Yorick. I mean, I studied Hamlet in school as well, but I don't recall a Yorick. There probably was one, or in this game there quite as easily might not be one.
Elaine should be safe up in the
There we go.
crow's nest. For now.
And we sail away. It's an interesting place
Well, I've got a crew, a map,
Very
a ship, and
astonishing.
finally got Elaine back. So what say we head on to Blood Island to lift the curse and save Elaine? How about it, guys? Let's get moving towards Blood Island. Let's head on out and find our fortune, guys.
Mhm.
This might be more difficult than I first imagined.
to... and welcome to part 3.
Ah, the sea. Aye, the sea. Makes you glad to be alive.
I think that ship is following us.
Feel that salty spray. The sunlight sparkling off the bay. What a glorious seafaring day.
It's a pirate ship. We've got to outrun her. All right, men. Are you with me?
Hey, look, guys. A whale. Where?
Where? That ship is gaining on us. Cutthroat Bill, rig the topsail.
Is that a right whale? No, lad.
They're boarding us. Crew, help me out here.
It is a member of the Cetus suborder, Mr. Shetty, though. I think you're
Notice
right.
that Skybrush does actually know a bit about sailing.
Rottingham. So it's you. What do you want, other than a good toupee?
I've come for your map to the fabled Blood Island. Then I'll find the diamond you mentioned. It'll make a fine paperweight for my escritoire.
Ooh, look! It's breaching! Ooh. Ah!
Look, Baldy, I'll never give you that map. I need it to save Elaine.
Then I'll have to take it from you by force.
That whale must be 30.5 meters. 100 feet. And weigh 200 metric tons.
You know, of course. In a sword fight, a sharp wit is much more important than a sharp blade.
You do know
Of
that.
course. Everybody knows that, Chrome Dome. Let's get this over with.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
No. That's not right at all.
What?
On the sea, we fight it a little differently. On the sea, all your insults and threats have to rhyme.
What?
So when I say every enemy I've met I've annihilated, you say,
I once found some gold, but it was just electroplated?
no. You say, with your breath, I'm sure they are suffocated. Let's try that again, shall we? You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I forgot
I'm
what that
waiting.
is, actually.
Just as I thought. You're an amateur with this world. Give me that map.
Here, take it.
That's your map? Yeah. As soon as I'm through pirating these waters, it's off to Blood Island. Until we meet again, Monsieur Tweefoot.
Three-hood.
I've got to get that map back or we'll never find Blood Island. Thanks, guys. You were a world of help back there.
It was a rousing battle, Captain. Aye, and it reminds me of a song. We're a band of vicious pirates,
Sailing out to sea. When you hear a gentle singing,
to be sure to turn and flee.
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
We're going to close this off here. And I'll show you how you end this song in the next video. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.
Just as I thought. You're an amateur with this world. Give me that map.
Here, take it.
That's your map?